uptight. Wilbur, uptight, written in 1960...
8, correct, Darryl. That's right. Thank you for the prompt there. Thank you for that. 68. 68. 7. 4.
I think.
Well, thanks.
We'll have to look it up in the notes. Oh, Red, you'd know, because you're really old.
Oh, what a bitch you turned out today.
Let's hear it for Red Simon!
I used to be a rocker, Darryl, but now I'm a mocker.
Ah, yeah. There you go. Almost humour seeping into his material. There, we've got to watch that one. Yeah. All right, would you please welcome one of the greatest Australian swimmers we have ever produced, Susie Moroney. Yeah. Susie, we would have loved to have had you on the show just after the swim, but of course you were tied to that other network and we couldn't talk to you, but we're so glad you could make it now.
Thank you.
So the contract with 7 broke down, did it? And you're... It's lovely to have you with us.
Thank you very much.
And you're now actually an ambassadress for the Women's Weekly.
Yeah, Australian Women's Weekly, so I'm really excited, and Nita King there is wonderful, so it's great to be there.
What do you have to do? What sort of duties do? You go around and do talks and things, or...?
Yeah, just doing talks and actually just, you know, doing things for the Women's Weekly, going to their craft shows and things like that, so it's good.
From all of us, congratulations firstly on a marvellous effort. The swim itself, I mean, it's been covered. I did see you on David Letterman where you said at one point in the race, or not the race, but the marathon and going for the record, that you looked up and you saw monkeys on the side of the cage, and he quickly said, yes, there are probably sea monkeys. Did you enjoy doing the circuit of the talk shows in the States?
Yeah, I love doing David Letterman because, you know, I watch him at night, so it was great to finally meet someone like that, and you know, it was a great buzz for me to see.
Now, as we speak, there is a girl in a pool in New South Wales who's trying to emulate your record, in fact, beat your record. Your record for 24 hours is?
I think it's about 93.5 kilometres. So.
Yeah, I've got somewhere down here, I think it is 93.6 Ks in 24 hours. And that is the world record. It's in the Guinness Book of Records. Now, was that achieved in a pool?
Yeah, that was at Cars Park Swimming Pool, so... yeah, it was outdoor, the same as these guys are doing.
Well, we will wait for, with bated breath, to see if... now, I think it's... I'm trying to think of the lady's name. I think it's Kelly Driftfield. So Kelly is in the pool and trying to break the record. What is your next swim, by the way? What's your next big goal?
I actually start swimming in 2 weeks. I've had nearly 2 months off, so I'd like to do swims that are around the world, but... you know, obviously trying to...
Let me just get that right.
No.
You're going to swim around the world. We want to be there for that. Yeah, that's an incredible feat. We'll wait with bated breath to see whether you try that one. No, what part of the world are you going to do?
I'm not sure yet.
OK.
Yeah.
It'd be no good swimming down here, Susie, because we've had a drought and they've had to close down 2 lanes of the local swimming pool.
Ladies and gentlemen, star of Sweet Charity, beginning in Sydney on July the 12th, I think. Yes, Callie Abbey. All right. Kelly, congratulations. You in Sweet Charity, I think, is just so natural. You are an absolute star in that show, and I've seen it in Melbourne, of course. You open in Sydney shortly. People should make sure that you go along. And which theatre in Sydney?
At the Capitol Theatre.
The Capitol Theatre. So go along and see it because it should not be missed. Your performance is, as I said, is absolutely superb.
Thank you.
And it's great to have you here because you will be able to offer some advice to our contestants, like give up. As we go to Act 1, it's a good little boy performing Good Night, Sleep Tight.
I watch your show each Saturday night and I think it's really good. And kiss my mummy and go to bed, just like all good little boys should. I brush my teeth and say my prayers, 'cause my mummy says I oughta. And in my prayers I pray that Wilbur's nose will get much shorter. I ask God to do something special for a man who I know's in pain, that he'll look over Russell and keep him safe until he grows a brain. I pray for Dickie's body to grow and he can come with me to class and we can get Mr. Meldrum to touch his toes and shove Dickie's stick in the grass. I love Plucker, I really do, near as much as I love choc wedges. And I pray someday he'll come for dinner. He tastes nice with orange sauce and veggies. And my mummy feels sorry for Mr. Blackman, but after his operation, he looks real fit. Because my mum said the last time she saw a head like his, a rabbi was operating on it.
That'll be fine. Thank you.
Well, good night, God. It's that time again to tuck up in my bed and dream of horrible, disgusting things. Oh, hang on. I forgot to pray for Red. Oh, dearest God, when I grow up to be a man, please let me go each night to bed believing I've helped my fellow man by being a superstar, just like Red.
Well, rotten greaser. Well, that was very, very clever indeed. You touched just politely around the edges of the cast, and then the big payoff at the end to Red, who, of course, would otherwise be giving you 2. He's now trying to invent the highest number he can possibly think of. Let's firstly go over to Susie and get a score and a comment, maybe, Susie. Did you like this little boy?
I did. I thought you were very cute, and it was clever, but, you know, I thought an 8 anyway.
An 8. That's a very good score. Level of performance there, Kelly? Was it up to scratch?
Oh, yeah, well, it made me laugh, and I love your red woolly woolman slippers. I got a pair of those. Thanks.
It's another 8. Very nice indeed. And now, a drum roll. Redmond.
If I could just have a quick word to any kids out there. If you ever meet another child like that, stay right away because they're really creepy.
It's a 5. Total score of 21 for a good little boy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Wait over there. Oh, thank you. Very nice to say thank you, isn't it? Nice to say thank you. We have a Hobart audition plug here. A Hobart audition. What are you doing, Russell? Are you going out to...
No, nothing.
Something about the brain, I think, Daryl.
Oh, gee. Oh, Teddy. Teddy, Teddy.
Oh, Daryl. Oh, I love you, Daryl. I love you. That mean old Russell, he threw me onto the floor, Daryl. And now he's kicking my master in the pajamas, Daryl.
Well, gee, we'd go a lot further with this routine, but David Strathman would sue us.
No, that's right.
Okay, thank you very much, Archie.
Mongrel.
All right. John Blackman wins Red Faces in a short half hour. Hobart auditions, did you do them?
Yes, I can, Daryl. We'll be there on Sunday the 13th of July at the Rest Point Casino if you'd like to participate. The phone number to ring during office hours is 03 622 11700. 03 622 11700 during office hours. Audience welcome, Daryl.
Okay, I'm saying that Pammy just a bit frighteningly late. Take my watch, thank you.
Oh!
No, we've got all the time in the world. Okay, Lee Simmons. Lee Simmons is Act 2 performing A Touch of Irish. Lee Simmons. There you go, right there.
Murphy won this beautiful Yamaha motorbike, and he said to his friend Flanagan, do you want to have a ride on the back of it? And Flanagan said, oh, that'd be grand. So he hops up on the back of the bike, and they fly off down the highway, and Flanagan's banging Murphy on the back. He said, stop the bike, stop the bike. Murphy gets off, and he said, what's the matter with you, Flanagan? He said, oh, the wind's cutting through me chest, I can't stand it. He said, well, look, turn your jacket round the other way, and I'll zip it up the back. So they do. Back on the bike, right off down the highway again, they do about 2 Ks. Murphy pulls the bike up and he looks round. Flanagan's gone. Oh, my God, I've lost him. Back down the highway he goes. After a little while, he finds a group of farmers standing there. Flanagan's lying in the middle and he rushes over. He said, oh, my God, is he all right? And the farmer said, well, he was when we got here, but when we twisted his head back the right way, he never said a word since.
You've probably got more material there, but that's about all we got time for. But that was very... That's a lovely gag. That's a lovely joke. Do you have a whole stream of Irish jokes?
About 40.
About 40, with a lovely lilting accent too.
From Dublin.
From Dublin. Lovely. Well, let's go to Susie Maroney from...
I thought you were fantastic. Great story. But, yeah, I guess...
It's the same score, 8. Right. Susie, where are you from? I was leading you in there. Susie Dublin here, and Susie Maroney from...
Australia.
Australia. Well, we know that,
No,
but...
where you want to know where your roots are. Where do your ancestors come from?
No,
I'm
not,
down here.
Yeah, I'm not Irish.
Look at me in the eye. Strike.
Let's move on, shall we?
That's it. I'm out here.
Kelly.
Stupid blondes.
Kelly, what did you think of Lee?
I'm a sucker for an Irish gag. I think it's 7.
Sucker for an Irish gag of 7. Total score 15. You need 6 from Redmond to be level 21. Not impossible, but let's see. Redmond?
I hate people called Simmons because they make people mispronounce my name.
4, yes. All right, it's a score of 19. Not bad, but it's a good gag. Thank you very much, Lee. As Lee goes over there, let's bring out Act 3, Ron performing...
Hey? He said I haven't got a brain. Who's running around out there with no clothes on?
You all right, Jack? Is it okay?
Yes.
Oh, gee. Gotta be...
Who's that woman?
Gotta be a bit careful. Act 3, Ron. Performing Go Easy, Mate. Someone should have said that to Russ.
I just remember that Lucky Indie song that, Well, it's that part, it's like this, you know. It's...
I was wondering what Darren's got up to these days.
no.
My granddad used to live down Benalong. That's before your white blouse come along. One day my granddad had a look. We're in trouble, it's Captain Cook. Well, your blocks look like you don't come for fun. And your blocks look like you could use some sun. Dressed in red and wigs of grey. Be careful, boys, are they that way? Well, your blocks come ashore. And your blocks look like you... you blocks come ashore.
On this show, I know there was more to it. That's the way things go here. But it was very clever, very interesting. The first part of it was great. Okay, let's go out. Oh, you're going to come back. All right.
I bet some good in it too.
That's right. I was going to follow you out there, and probably had a verse that included everyone. But let's, Susie, what did you make of that?
Well, you started off pretty well, but
Yes, he did, didn't he?
pretty nice to hear the end of it, so I gave you a 7.
It's a 7. That's a good score. See, it may not have altered the score if you'd gone further anyway, but Kelly.
They're great red tracky jacks.
And it's a 6 for the Trunky Jacks already. Redmond.
20.
Just one little mistake, you know, you just forget the words and so costly.
That's a 14. Ron, you came to that, but that's the $100 going to Ron. Second prize, $250 going to Lee Simons. And first prize with a very brave routine with a score of 21. First prize, a good little boy.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm so glad you found something to put around in there. And would you please thank the beautiful Susie Maroney, and hang on, see if the record goes later on the third and Susie. Kelly Abbey from Sweet Charity, starting at the Capitol Theatre in Sydney on July 14th. And on the end of the panel, his nymphs himself, Redmond Simons. That's Red Faces.
Red Faces, Confessors, Flight, Columbus, the Spirit of Australia. You'd like to be one,